This is a reading from Nature's Flow by teacher Myung, page 196. Wisdom. The mind is one, the mind is everything. Everything exists in the mind, and everything is the mind. The mind that has always been absent of attachments is the one mind. When that mind stirs, countless different minds arise therein. Such are manifestations of the mind, and it is from within man's mind that those manifestations arise and disappear. Man's thoughts are what become his numerous minds, with which he creates numerous things. But when seen from the perspective of the non-existent mind, nothing in the world exists. Man is lost and knows not where he goes, for he is bound to the life he lives. Man's mind is one, but the reason he does not know this is because his eyes have their limits, and because he has his self. If he were without his self, there would be nothing. If his self were to exist, everything would exist. Man does not know the reason for why having oneself is unrighteous. What he knows is nothing more than his attachments. Thus, he does not understand the logic of truth nor its will. No one can teach you how to understand the will of truth, not even a saint. They cannot teach you how to become a saint, for they have no wisdom. To have wisdom means to have no attachments. And in order to have no attachments, you must eliminate the memory of your thoughts, which are the entirety of the mind you have. Man lives believing that he is his self. But this idea that he has of himself is nothing more than the memory he has of living. He has created a thought mass of himself, and with it he lives his life. It has become his self, his karma, and his habits, whereby the life he lives has become his self. The life one lives is his karma, and this karma is what continues to shape his life. What is life? It is the outcome of the mind one has. In other words, it is the whole of what one remembers. All the things that are in his memory are the attachments of his life, which in turn are his karma and habits, as well as his human mind. The human mind is made up of all the things he remembers and the life he has lived. If you were to live without thoughts, if you were to live completely absent of them, you would live without any hindrances, nor would you get caught up in anything. Listen and etch it deeply into your hearts when I say that your human mind is none other than the things you have come to store in your memory.